And Wyatt has been busted open! He's bleeding from his cranium!
You think you know me?
What a long week.
Kurt, I know you've had a long week, and I'm sure you're stressed out trying to figure everything out. But is there any way we can probably get any updates regarding Ronda Rousey's actions last week? I mean anything for the WMO universe.
You know, Dana, stressful doesn't even begin to describe the week I've been having. But I will say this. Ronda needs to understand that we're just trying to help her. Ronda did this to Ronda when she laid hands on WMO officials. And I hate to say this, but I just walked out of Stephanie McMahon's office and the board of directors have decided that Ronda Rousey is going to have to be fined $200,000 for laying her hands on WMO officials. That, or she has the option of being stripped from the WMO Women's Champion and being suspended for 30 days. Now, I just got to figure out a way on how to break it to her without her breaking my arm.
I don't need you or anyone else condescendingly telling me that this isn't the UFC, that WWE is different, okay? I get it. I understand.
No, you don't get it. All right? You don't get it, Ronda. That's the point. Okay, I don't even know what to do right now. I mean, I'm sorry, but you're gonna be suspended for 30 days. I don't have a choice. I'm sorry, but just get your things and go.
You sound real sorry.
If that means paying to break these bitch necks, well then meanwhile, you can keep my title warm. I'll have your money on Sunday. Ronda has gone mad, and Kurt Angle has lost control! With Halloween Havoc just 48 hours away, we welcome you to WMO Friday Night Smackdown! And you are looking at a sold-out arena of 25,348 WMO fans in attendance in the WMO State Arena in Los Angeles! And you're right, Corey, we got one last stop before Halloween Havoc, and that is to go through Friday Night Smackdown! And what an explosive way to start Friday Night Smackdown! I mean, Kurt Angle's really going through it! The poor man is just trying to get to the bottom of this! And don't forget, WMO, on the final Smackdown before Halloween Havoc, we got the WMO Universal Champion contract signing between the Undertaker and the Fiend! And there is the ring set up right there for the contract signing here tonight! And all they gotta do is sign on the dotted line to make it official. Yeah, but what's gonna happen when these two men are in the same ring at the same time? Remember, they haven't had an encounter. It's all been mind games for the past month. And I just wonder how a frustrated Undertaker is gonna be able to keep his composure during the contract signing. But he's gonna have to if he wants to face the Fiend at Halloween Havoc. And speaking of Halloween Havoc, we just saw that if Ronda Rousey pays the fine, it will be a triple threat match at Halloween Havoc. She said she would have the money on Sunday. We're going to have to find out. And moments ago, Stephanie McMahon announced a 10-man over-the-top battle royal for the United States Champion. And oh man, look who you got in that match. You got the monster among men, Braun Strowman. Hardy's US title might be in jeopardy. And don't forget, guys, you can't have Halloween Havoc without a host. And who better to host than the Brahma Bull, The Rock? And here we go. It's time for the contract signing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the general manager of Smackdown, Stephanie McMahon.
And Stephanie gracing the cover of the latest edition of the WWE magazine.
Talking smack, Stephanie McMahon, our boss. I mean, you know, I got to quote what Stephanie said about the Smackdown superstars and the Smackdown brand. She said, and I quote, more charismatic superstars, more athletic superstars, more talented superstars. It all comes down to superstars we have on Smackdown, unquote. And I agree with our boss.
And a talented general manager.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to WMO Friday Night Smackdown.
Tonight, we have the official contract signing for the WMO Universal Champion. Now, I spoke to both Bray Wyatt and The Undertaker backstage earlier today and let them know they need to conduct themselves because I have a pay-per-view to sell. So, let me introduce to you first, by request, the WMO Universal Champion, The Undertaker.
And you can't help to assume that the dead man is in a foul mood when he requests to come out here tonight first. What are you talking about, Corey? The Undertaker's a champion. He has the right to do whatever he wants. Alright guys, calm down or I'm gonna have to get you guys to sign a contract. You still don't even know who Undertaker's really mad at. For one, you have The Fiend, who has been playing mind games on The Undertaker for weeks. And two, you have Stephanie McMahon, who has made it impossible for The Undertaker to get his hands on The Fiend. And in my opinion, I think Steph's in the wrong, and she should be worried about The Fiend's actions. Well, what if Stephanie McMahon is scared of The Fiend? She's stuck in the middle of these two monsters, and she's just trying to get things under control. You can't blame her. While JBL, she should be worried about controlling The Fiend because the man is a freak. And well, she's the general manager. I mean, that is her title. It is her job. Yeah, well, you're about to be jobless by the end of the night, WMO, if you keep running your mouth. But she's doing a great job, thank you very much. And Undertaker's no smiles here tonight. He is ready for business. He is waiting on The Fiend or Bray Wyatt, whatever you want to call him.
Welcome, Undertaker. Just how we talked about earlier, I expect you to conduct yourself as the world champion that you are. And now, let me introduce to you your opponent at Halloween Havoc, Bray Wyatt.
Well, that's different. I thought we were going to see The Fiend out here to sign the contract. But instead we get worse. We get a sick, twisted, demented Bray Wyatt. I mean, look at him. What a freak. All he does is wave at people and act happy. A man that's sick and twisted would never. And look at Stephanie and Undertaker. They are just as shocked as we are. But Bray Wyatt seems really happy to see both of them. Of course he's happy to see him, Corey. He can't wait to inflict pain on The Undertaker. Look at him eyeballing Taker's motorcycle. And this is actually the first time the freak has left that bizarre Firefly Funhouse. And all these weird puppets. The question is, are we all safe with Wyatt being out here? Come on, don't be stupid, JBL. This is all part of the Fiend's game plan. He knows The Undertaker is a force to be reckoned with, and in order to get in the head of The Undertaker, he has to play all these mind games. The only problem is he's playing mind games against the creator of mind games in the WMO. Well, of course not. I've never seen the dead man more determined than he is right now. Look, Bray Wyatt's going for a handshake. And Stephanie McMahon's shocked face can explain the expression of the whole entire arena. And Undertaker not budging. He's not moving. He hasn't taken his eyes off Bray Wyatt the whole time.
Alright, gentlemen, settle down. We all know how these things end. That is why I already spoke with each of you, and I expect you to both conduct yourselves during this contract signing. So now, if you can both please have a seat. Just take a seat, please. Bray, please. Okay. Well then, Bray, since you're the challenger, you'll sign the contract first. Here you go. Please, Bray, don't pay attention to him. Just sign the contract so it can be official. Please, don't you dare. Bray, sign the contract.
Stranger danger! Stranger danger! Stranger danger! Stranger! Dude, over here, man! Hey, hey, hey! I'm your biggest fan! Yes! Dude, listen, dude! You don't know what you're doing! Run! Run! But listen, dude, I don't have a lot of time. I need to tell you that you're right. The Fiend is beatable. I know a secret that will help you win. The secret to defeating the Fiend is...
Silly rabbit. Remember, kids, snitches get stitches.
And Bray Wyatt signing the contract. It's gonna be official. Signed on the dotted line. Bray Wyatt. Now it's Undertaker's turn.
Thank you, Bray. Now, to make it official, I need you, Undertaker, to sign above.
And Taker signing on top of Bray Wyatt.
All right. It is now official. At Halloween Havoc, it's going to be Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker for the WMO Universal Champion at Halloween Havoc. Good luck, gentlemen.
You want to be relevant at the Showcase of Immortals. Who better to make that happen than The Undertaker? Try me. I'll make you famous.
Oh! God, I love it! Undertaker with the right hands, the four-time champion. This is a moment that's going down in history.
Security.
Security, get out here!
And here comes the security to break apart these two men. And Undertaker realizes them coming down the ramp. Uh-oh, I don't think Undertaker's waiting any longer. Throwing security around. Bodies are everywhere. Here comes another security trying to restore some order. Oh, and delivering a right hand. Undertaker, taking out the event staff. Putting the security through the table. Stephanie, you're gonna need more security to keep these two men apart. You're gonna have to bring the whole locker room. Shit, you might even have to call Raw for backup. Because there's no stopping these two. Taker's on a rampage. And Taker looking at Steph dead in the eye, shifting his focus to Bray Wyatt. Sending a message to Stephanie McMahon.
In the power. The big-time striker, the Undertaker. Bone on flesh with those right hands. Deadly right hands.
And Wyatt has been busted open. He's bleeding from his cranium. But he's just laughing. What a freak. Uh-oh. The lights are off. It's the Fiend! The Fiend is here! And look at Undertaker! He doesn't seem to be fazed by the Fiend! And continuing to deliver the right hands! But now to the cranium of the Fiend! What's gonna happen when these two men go one-on-one?
You have nothing to threaten me with.
Good night, everyone. We'll see you at Halloween Havoc!